Hi everyone, welcome back to Brats in the Back Row. I'm Melina.
I'm Allie.
I'm Sarah.
I'm Emily.
And this is the podcast where every week one of us forces the other ones to watch a movie of their choice. And this week I forced the other brats to forced the other brats to watch the Beatles movie Help.
Oh, and help, I did say. Help!
And I want to start this episode by saying that this was a movie requested by Allie.
What is
Now,
that?
wait a minute. What
does that mean, actually?
You're under the bus.
Episode. It was literally after we filmed one of the episodes. I don't remember which one, but we filmed one of the episodes, and Allie was like, Melina, can we watch Help for an episode? And I was like, why? And then she was like, because I really want to watch it. And I was like, sure, I guess. But
What?
we waited a while because we had just released Across the Universe, and we had just filmed 2 of us, and we were like, that's too much Beatles at once.
That's a lot of Beatles.
Well, we have our special interests, and we have to follow through.
Or not even mine.
It's not even
only
me.
me.
It's a me special interest,
No,
and
collective.
I think it's too much.
You could have said no. It's you said it like I had a gun to your head or something.
No,
you could have been like,
I
no.
have love in my heart for you.
Oh, well, okay. When you
Then all right.
Okay, all right, whatever.
So,
All right.
but Allie pulled a gun to my head, and she said we have to watch Help, and I was like, okay, I guess we're gonna watch Help. But before we chat about the movie, how's everyone doing? Big things have happened in our lives. That was it. That was the end of my
And
statement.
we won't tell you any of it. You will not learn. May and I just came back from Vegas, the Big Apple.
There we go.
Apple.
It was fun. I had a good time. I don't know if May did, but I had a good time.
I had a good time.
There we go. We'll talk about our
End of story.
End of story. We're done talking. I'm good.
No, we
End of
don't need anything
episode.
about the script.
What?
What?
I don't know. We drove to Vegas. We stopped at a place called Eddie's World on the way.
That looked fun.
Eddie's World. It was crazy. There's a lot happening.
Exactly halfway between LA and Vegas. It's like a candy store in the middle of nowhere, I think.
Yeah, essentially.
Essentially.
Oh my god!
It has
my dream date. How cute!
It has a food court. There's ice cream and slushies. It was packed as well. It's also a gas station.
Yeah. There was more people than there should be for a place that's genuinely in the middle of nowhere.
Nowhere. You were in the California desert.
Guys, I think I looked it up, and it's the biggest gas station in the world.
Is it
That doesn't seem right. It was pretty small.
I don't know. It said something like
there
that.
were only 4 gas pumps in that place. I did look at them, so this cannot be true.
You're thinking of Buc-ee's.
No,
Buc-ee's is a chain.
Largest.
Yeah, Buc-ee's is a chain, but they also do gas. No.
Yes.
I've never
But that's
heard
in
Buc-ee's.
the
Buc-ee's
south.
is in the south. It's a
Is Buc-ee's with E's?
Yes, Buccee. CCEE?
Oh,
I think
okay.
so. It's a
Something like that.
big southern gas station chain. Buc-ee's are fucking incredible. Like, you go there, it's insane. Like, you're like, wow. There's like a guy literally barbecuing in the middle of the rest stop. It's crazy. Of the store, you're like, wow.
Oh.
It's the South, so
We could never. No, it's California's largest gas station.
well,
With 3 restaurants, fresh food, a large candy selection, and is open 6 a.m. to midnight daily.
I am going to
can't be that
dispute that fact, as I witnessed with my eyes that there was 5 gas pumps.
Okay, I think that they mean not in terms of number of gas pumps.
Oh, they mean in size of rest stop? Okay.
Yeah,
Then they should say that.
Size of rest stop.
That's what it says. But it says it on their website, so
Yeah.
they could be...
So it's
I'm
lying.
trying to
So
point it up.
Sarah is telling the truth. Anyway.
It was, but yeah, so we stopped there and then we would switch off whoever was driving. And then we got to Vegas, we got to our hotel room. Immediately when we got to the hotel room, I picked up on the weighted sensor. We didn't get charged for it, but on the weighted sensor, the romance pack, because I was like, what is this?
Yeah.
And it literally was like lube and condoms, and I was like, whoa. And then May went, that's censored. We're gonna have to pay for that. And I went,
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I
Emily
was just
was not-
curious. I just wanted to
Emily
know.
was not listening to the spiel that the front desk lady was giving me.
I didn't even know there was one. I was in a whole other land.
I'm so confused. So you got these at the hotel?
So at the hotel, in our hotel room, you know how there's like the mini bar and the mini fridge. Okay, you know how they'll make a weighted sensor in said bar, fridge, stand item, and if you take it off that, it's like it's like you're gonna use it, so you need to pay for it.
Yeah.
I don't think I've been in a hotel that nice, but
Yes. This was a nicer
It was a nicer hotel.
okay.
It's the same idea as like a cheaper hotel, where it's like if you take something like a water bottle from the mini fridge and they notice that like one bottle is missing, then you have to pay for
You have
the
to pay for it
bottle.
at the end.
But like with this
Really?
one, it's more immediate, and like once like the sensor indicates that like the item has been taken off of it, then it'll charge my card or whatever. I don't know. It'll add
What
itself
the
to my
hell?
bill.
Okay, I understand now. Continue.
So there was a little pack, and on the top of it, it said romance pack, and I was immediately curious. I was like, what does that mean? And then I looked.
What did you think it means?
Well, I probably knew what it meant, but I was also just like, my brain was like, pick up. You need to see what this means. If you're correct on what this is.
I wouldn't either. Yeah.
And then May went and we'll have to pay for that. We didn't, because I think I put it back down in time for it to be like, I'm not like using this, I'm just picking it up.
Yeah, but I knew that you were going to pick something up. I just kind of knew that was going to happen, which is why I didn't like scream.
You're
I just
already
very
like you're already thinking, because I'm a baby. I see jingly keys.
Yeah, I know that Emily is a baby, and I was like, well, they're gonna pick something up. That's okay.
It's okay. Anyway, it's fine. It all worked out. Whatever. I was just curious. And then we tried going to the pool, but it was like the pool was closed, and I was so sad. I really wanted. And so, we got dinner. We walked around, and then we went to bed at like 10:30.
By the way, the place that we went to for dinner exclusively hired hot young men.
Oh,
So like,
so
it's
not
Vegas,
even
baby.
specific servers, but they would like bring the food
the
out.
runners. The runners so were exclusively hot young men. And we were sitting there. Like, the waitresses were hot young women and one gay man. and then all the runners were hot young men. And we were sitting there, and we're like, May was like, I've noticed something. And I was like,
the corner, and we have like a perfect view of the entire restaurant. And I love to people watch as I'm eating my meal. And I just noticed that like all of the people standing by the kitchen are hot, beautiful 22-year-old men.
And then we noticed the restaurant manager like walk by and start doing things, and we were gonna flag her down and go, what does your hiring process look like for the runners?
Oh, it was a woman hiring men. Okay,
Yeah, it was and feminism, truthfully. And right on. So it was crazy. We were all, what is happening? Like, it was, and they were all distinguished by gray shirt and like shorts.
Hmm.
It was crazy.
Yeah.
And then we went around Caesar's Palace and the Bellagio and walked around and saw and looked at shops and stuff. We got stuff at like the cheapy Vegas store.
Oh yeah.
And then next day we went swimming, which was nice and very cold.
Cool.
Oh, well, we had breakfast in the morning at the breakfast buffet. At the $20 a person breakfast buffet, which I think is a good deal.
Good deal. Did they have a good selection of breakfast foods?
Not
No.
exactly.
They
But-
never
That's
do.
not a
Fight
good
for.
deal.
Yes, it is, because most buffets are like $50 a person.
Oh, well, in that case, because I
What hotel was this? I mean, if it's on the strip, then yeah, that's a good deal.
It was
It was
not.
a
It's a
little
little
bit
off
off.
it.
It's called
Oh,
Virgin
okay.
Hotel.
It's a Virgin Hotel. It's where
I'm sorry, what was it called?
the Virgin, and that's why they had that romance kit. They were like, "We're trying
That's
here."
really interesting.
Yeah.
It's like the nicer of the budget, I would say, of like the mid hotels.
Mm.
it's
That's a good deal.
it's right by the Excalibur, isn't it? I stayed
Nope.
there last. No, I
No.
saw it. I saw
I
it.
also stayed at the Excalibur once.
It's where the old
It's-
Hard
I mean, like,
Rock
everything
Hotel,
is
if you all remember
nearby.
the Hard Rock.
Oh yes.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
So,
Yeah.
hey, that's a good, as much food as you can eat for $20.
Not bad.
Yes.
It wasn't a bad deal. I just wish that they had
A little more.
more.
And that's
options.
valid. There was also bottomless mimosas that May opened my mouth and was forcing down my throat. Glass and all.
Oh, because I had like 3 glasses by the time Emily finished one.
I don't like, I'm not the biggest champagne person. I'll have fun. I don't care. But I was like, so it takes me a little while to like drink it because I'm like, ugh, like champagne. Like bubbles. I have to, and so I'm like, oh my God.
Girl.
I can relate. I don't like drinking liquids like at all, you know?
That's not how we're relating. That's not.
No, Sarah, I think this is a completely separate issue.
I just have a
But-
weird thing with bubbles. When, like, I don't drink soda
that's
because I don't
weird.
like the bubbles, and I don't like the fizz.
I just don't like
You have a
anything.
problem.
Like I'd rather just eat instead. Maybe I need help. I don't know.
Well,
Okay.
that's interesting. Okay, and next thing, then we went to the pool. It was like a beach. There was sand and the ocean.
Wow.
And it was freezing as well. It was so cold going in there.
Sorry, my California brain accepted that there was a beach at this hotel. Why not? And then I remembered that Nevada is landlocked.
Nevada's so landlocked.
It was sand and then pool.
Sure. Okay.
I enjoyed how cold the pool was because I was sitting directly in the sun the entire time.
I wasn't. I had a shiver. But it was fun, and we stayed there for a while, and then we got ready for Ringo. We went to dinner, at the Venetian, because the Venetian was where the concert was, and there's like this restaurant there that's essentially a cheesecake factory. It's owned by the same people, and it just has like literally everything you could think of, and is opened 24 hours. So we ate there. We had the nicest little grandma waiter,
Really nice woman. She
Aw.
was wonderful.
and I miss her dearly.
Yeah.
And then we saw Ringo, and Ringo.
Okay.
He's an interest. Oh no, we walked around the shops and we saw a painting.
Yeah.
We saw
Saw
a
a beautiful AI painting, but it
beautiful-
wasn't AI.
it was made. Someone made it. And
Was it on your Instagram?
yes. No, well we sent it
Okay.
to you. I put it on my
Oh, we-
Instagram cuz I was like everyone needs to witness what I just saw.
And we'll put it in the video so that everyone knows what
here.
we're talking about.
It is
This
this
is a horrifying-
insane John Lennon
It's a
Beatles.
horrifying, like, John Lennon fetish art or whatever. But I wish it was like actually explicit fetish. and not whatever the fuck this was.
Because now I'm confused.
Now I'm just confused.
Why is Ringo in the background in the cornfields?
I don't
They're all
know.
in the
I can't
cornfields.
tell you why any of these options. It is on my
The
Instagram,
other
and it's
three Beatles. Okay, so if you're a visual listener only, just imagine John Lennon in a what I would say is a Wonderland-esque top hat, and
Yeah.
he's holding a naked woman, but the woman is also a piano
and
And
a
a tiger.
violin at the same time.
and a violin at the she's a piano and a violin at the same time. They're also underwater. But the laws of like underwater physics are not at play in this painting, but they are underwater. And then in like the seaweed or whatever are like the other three Beatles, just kind of their faces in the background.
And it's like they're like hiding, and then there's also like, yeah, there's a woman, not Yoko. And
Yeah, blonde white woman, by
Well,
the way.
and it's just, and they're underwater supposed to, it's like, I don't even know. We were looking at it and trying to dissect what was happening in this image for a while.
We stood in front of that for a long time.
Because it was just so crazy. And there's a lot of art galleries in Vegas, but all of the art is only what I can describe as Adrian Brody's art. Because
Yeah.
it was just the worst shit you've ever seen.
The worst, like, not Warhol,
I don't know how to describe it. It's like capitalism art. Like,
yeah.
Hmm.
Someone on Twitter did, describe Adrian Brody's art as, like, Israel art, or whatever.
Oh.
And I was like, yeah,
it kind of.
it kind of is.
Adrian Brody-esque art all around in Vegas, and it is crazy.
Oh, it's very loud art.
Very loud. And just not good. Like,
Yeah.
And then we saw Ringo. And Ringo, he's spry for 85. He's jumping, he's playing the drums,
Spry
kind of.
5-year-old man who also did need to take a break.
He did leave halfway through the concert to take a break.
Oh.
Did he stay?
While
He was
the rest
taking a
of his,
break?
like, 85-year-old old man band kept playing.
Yeah.
Oh.
Everyone else is playing, and he's like, I'm going to my room to have a cup of tea. And it's like, okay.
Yeah.
You just
And then
He left
out
and
with,
just
like,
left.
different, like, overshirt over his t-shirt. And I was like, why did we do that?
He literally like changed jackets. Like, that was it.
I was like,
He's
I
still
love
playing.
the effort, but we didn't have to.
He said costume change.
He's a little costume change. He talked about John
Yeah,
Lennon
this is the
very
show.
briefly. He played the drums, and at one point, the only thing he played was one hit on a cymbal and then stopped. It was so funny.
It was very funny. I think that me and Emily were annoying the people around us.
Probably. I don't care.
Because we were having a great time.
Because, like, who is going to go see Ringo Starr?
The elderly.
That's what I
elderly-
figured.
Yeah.
It's
It's like people who see him as, like, this... And not that he's not, but they're going and they're like, oh, he's such a great artist, and, like, we need to go... We have to see Ringo.
Yeah.
But it's like, Ringo's just there to have a good time, and it's not that serious.
Ringo's not there. He played songs that were. He's not like the greatest lyricist in the world. He's not the greatest singer.
No.
He's not the greatest frontman because he's never been a frontman.
No.
As you will see in this movie that we will talk about. But he's like singing. He's so awkward. He's like
I know. He's just kind of, whenever he's just like
swaying.
at the front, and he's just kind of like swaying and doing this, and I'm like, okay.
And then, like, what was I gonna say? Oh, fuck. Yeah, he gets tired halfway through. Oh, he played songs. One song was about him being sober. He's like, and the song was literally like, I don't want to sniff that because it makes me sneeze. And I was like, what the hell?
That's
It's
funny.
crazy. I was like, Ringo.
Giving the Wiggles, but adults.
Essentially.
Literally.
That's good. He's so Wiggles coded.
He
He's
is
so
really
well,
Wiggles.
He'd be the
He
old
wrote,
Wiggle.
he did the Octopus Under the Sea, and I'm like, that's
And he played
the
it.
Wiggles.
Octopus's Garden.
That
And
is
he played
very
it,
Wiggles.
baby.
Octopus Garden. I
That
added
is
too many words.
That song
It's really
is a gem.
fun.
Love that
It's
song.
really different from the rest of like Beatles discography.
3 Beatles songs were played. It was Yellow Submarine, Octopus's Garden, and A Little Help from My
Yay.
Friends. That was it.
That's it. That's all
Those
he
are the
does.
3 songs he wrote, I believe. Right?
Yeah.
Or am I just...
No, he wrote Octopus's Garden, and that's it.
Does he just sing the
That's-
other two?
Yes.
He just
Okay.
sings. They
Oh.
will write songs for Ringo to sing.
Cute.
They're all
They're
Me
like,
when I
throw
love
them
my
a
friends.
bone. Throw them a bone.
He also sang. They also played "Boys" from their first album, which I really like. It's not a song that they wrote at all, but like it's on their first album, and I was really excited when he played that one.
Aw.
And then, what else?
This-
Yeah,
Oh.
his band is made up of guitarists and singers and musicians from other notable groups, specifically,
Also old.
and also
by the way.
old groups. So you had a member of Toto and a member of Men at Work there, and they played a bunch of Toto covers and Men at
Oh.
Work like
Okay.
songs.
I got an ad for Toto. Toto's gonna be in Las Vegas or something.
Oh, you can see
There
Toto.
you go.
There.
I've already have apparently.
Apparently. That's funny.
And then Sunday we
Interesting.
left, and I drove May to the airport. That was our
Yep.
big adventure, folks.
Emily
Cute.
thought that my plane left at 2 p.m. and we arrived at the airport at 1:50.
And I was freaking. This entire car ride, I'm freaking out. I'm like, oh my god, we're never gonna make it on time. We're never gonna make it on time.
I know. I'm driving like the second half back to LA. I'm totally calm. I'm cool as a cucumber because I know that my flight doesn't leave until 6 p.m. Emily's
Oh,
silently freaking out in the passenger seat.
why?
We
Why
get
didn't
to.
you say
You guys cannot communicate.
I literally told
No.
May the night before. I was like, we're gonna have to wake up early to make your flight, and she went, okay. I was like, so
May,
that
I literally asked you on Thursday when I saw you. I was like, "What time does your flight leave?" You were like, "Yeah, like 2." And I was like, "Oh, that's gonna be
I
rough."
never said
Yes,
that.
you did. Yes, you did.
I said my flight leaves at 6.
I'm
We
being
should
gaslit.
Probably get
You
by
still
4.
I was there.
I'm
I was
being
like, "You're
gaslit.
crazy."
I'm being
'Cause
gaslit.
I know-
I swear to God, she literally said 2.
Why did I say that my flight is at 2?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Why did you say that?
I didn't see that.
I
I
swear-
said it is at 6.
Allie, I'm on your side. I swear to God, she said 2.
I'm on your side because I told my mom because my mom was like, "How's May?" and I told her all about it, and I was like, "Yeah, her flight leaves at 2 on Sunday," and she was like, "That's gonna be a rough trip because there's traffic on the way back from Vegas."
No.
No,
I
okay.
don't know what you guys are hearing.
Allie-
I never said that.
I swear to God. It was crazy. And anyway, it worked out. It's fine.
Yeah.
Whatever. Yeah, but the entire time we drove to Vegas and from Vegas, we listened to a podcast on the Manson murders and the Manson family. That was
Oh.
interesting.
That was interesting.
We learned a lot. Because a lot of it is about the Beatles and how the White Album was. Charles Manson thought the White Album and the Beatles were speaking to him directly through their songs. And he's like, yes, I will start the race war, Beatles.
the
Yes, yes. And he thought the apocalypse was called Helter Skelter.
Okay.
Yeah,
That
that's
was
just
a
crazy.
really upsetting thing to learn because
lore.
I did not want to hear about them at all. I wanted
Wait,
to
what-
learn about Charles Manson. I don't care what the Beatles are doing during this. But now I need
But
to
it's
know, does
intertwined.
Ringo
It's all
know Charles? Charlie, as the podcast calls him.
Yeah, the podcast is
Oh.
the podcast I listen to called "You Must Remember This," which is all about like old Hollywood. And so she did a whole season on the Manson murders and how it's intrinsic to like 60s, 70s Hollywood. But she called him Charlie throughout most of the series. And I was like, girl, not Charlie.
That's a term of endearment.
Yeah,
We are not
CM
friends
over
with him.
there?
me and my buddy.
Yeah,
Charlie.
we were like, no.
No. Interesting.
You know, that's really important because I feel like he should have made music. Because if you heard any of his songs,
They
they
played
low-key kind of
some.
slap. They kind of slap.
He made songs. I
He
need
wanted
to
to
listen
It's
be
this
like
podcast.
Hitler
famous.
and art school, you know?
Yeah.
Like, if he had just gone into that.
He wanted to be famous, and he learned he wanted to be a famous musician. So he was trying to get like record deals through all these different musicians. He was friends with with one of the major Beach Boys, one of the brothers, not Brian. It's one. I
Oh.
can't remember which one, but he was
Dennis?
Dennis. I think that's his name. Yeah, and Charles Manson wanted to be famous, and so he was like trying to get all these deals, and they were like, "Hey, man, like." He had like the family, the girls, like do strip teases in the background of him singing and playing guitar, and and like the music moguls, which it was Doris Day's son, who is yeah. There we go.
That's interesting.
He was like listening to and watching. He was just like, like what the hell?
You are way too much of a freak for this.
And he was like,
what?
this whole situation is weird. And then he was like, but he's also like, I'm also scared of you, so I'm gonna do. So and he didn't. I can't remember. There's a lot of names and there was a lot of details. It's a good season. You should go listen to it if you want to. But apparently he lived. The Doris Day's son used to live in the house that Sharon Tate lived at. So he was like, oh, that's why they went over there.
Oh. Oh, God. Damn.
So
He caused. That's crazy.
and then also Charles Manson has a son that like was before the whole Manson family and everything. He was called Charles Manson Jr. And then he changed his name, but he couldn't live with the guilt because he's like, what if I'm evil? And he killed himself in the 90s. I was like, oh my god!
Oh, no. Charlie. Or whatever your name is.
Junior.
No. His chosen name. No.
I was like,
Oh.
Jesus. All bad. I was like, you can't, like, help that? Like,
What? Well, maybe he was and
oh.
Oh,
lost someone it needed to. I don't know.
All right. Anyway,
Who knows?
that's what May and I listened to the entire car ride.
yeah.
It was good. It passed the
Wow.
time, honestly. Like, it really helped.
And honestly,
6
we were driving
hours.
pretty fast. So,
Yeah, because you were driving. I assumed you guys were driving fast.
yeah.
Okay.
May, I could see we could in like the map. It like gave us the time of when we would arrive, and anytime May drove, it like was shaving off so much time because we were going so fast.
I we shaved off like 10 minutes of our drive. I was like,
Girl, you drive like a man, and
Yeah.
I kind of drive like a man too, but you're worse. Like
I know.
it's
I know.
bad.
It's like
You
a
drive
really
like a
bad.
man.
It's a really bad part of me, but also it's a part that I really pride myself in.
I'm
Okay.
proud.
I have pride in this, but yeah.
Anyway,
Do you flip people off when you drive?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay, thank you,
My
because my
passengers
parents are
keep
like,
doing that.
she was
No,
actively
literally.
thumbs downing cars that were like doing bad things.
Well, I like to thumb down the Teslas, and I just go swoop like this.
Oh yeah, if you drive a Cybertruck, immediately like
Awful.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna I'm telling
And
you.
they're
you
bad
so-
drivers. Like, not even on top of owning a Tesla and a Cybertruck. They're also terrible drivers. Like,
Yeah.
No,
They
yeah.
are because they're I have things to say about this, but they
Tell
are
me.
because they're at this point it's got like a computer screen in it, and they're just like expecting the car to drive itself, and they're not even looking
Yeah.
at the road. They're looking at the computer screen. Get off your phone!
it's
Why does your
big
car have a
phone.
tablet?
Big
I know.
phone.
Big phone.
It's so
I
bad.
know.
It's like,
It's so stupid.
stop.
You need to be able to you need to retake your driver's test if you want a Cybertruck. Because what do you mean you're watching the screen? We're all out here.
This
That's
is the
not
Yeah.
world.
safe.
This is
This
how
is-
the world works.
This is the real world.
There's like there's a very short list of things that piss me off, and that's one of them. You can't drive.
Yeah.
Why do you have a Cybertruck?
No, 100% valid. Like that thing shouldn't be on the road with the rest of
No,
us.
no.
Like it's shaped so awkwardly.
It's so
like
ugly and it's so weird looking.
Also,
It
like,
looks fake.
also, like, every Tesla that I've ever encountered, like Cybertruck or like normal round Tesla or whatever, they always go under the speed limit. Like, every single
they
one that I've
do!
ever...
Oh my
They're
god.
so
like, what are we
slow.
doing?
That is so true. I
Because
see
they
so many
don't know
when
how
I
to
drive.
drive.
One cut me off the other day. I was like, "Excuse me," because I was driving, right? I'm literally right here. He goes into right
They
in
do
front
that
of me
so
without
much.
putting his fucking blinker on. I'm like, "Excuse me, sir."
I've-
I like honked super loud.
I also noticed that if they cut you off, they break like immediately. I'm like, I'm
Yes.
getting brake checked by these people. I'm like, what the
Yes.
hell?
Problem. I'll fucking
Yeah.
kill you,
You
bitch.
will die.
You'll
No,
die.
yeah. Tesla shouldn't
It's
exist.
awful.
I'm sorry. I said it. They shouldn't
They're
exist.
not good
No.
cars, and the people who are buying them are not good drivers. It's a terrible combination. Because also, like, okay, we all saw the videos of people who were like buying Cybertrucks, and they were like, "Well, my Cybertruck does X, Y, and Z. So does a normal. Oh, my Cybertruck has this thing in the back. It holds my stuff. A trunk.
It's called
A
the
truck.
trunk.
That's
It's
what
called
my car has.
It's called a trunk that you put things in.
Or like a bed of a truck.
Or yeah,
Yeah.
Aren't
a
they
truck or
trucks?
something.
That's why they're
Like,
Cybertrucks.
They're Cybertrucks, but they were like talking about it like it was like this new innovation.
No.
What?
Yeah.
it's crazy. It's so awful. It's so
They're-
awful.
They're built terribly though too. Like
Oh, they're
I've heard
weak. They're so like
testimonies. Yeah.
it's
Awful,
you
awful,
see
awful.
like the videos and it's like one thing hits it, it crumples immediately. Like you're
Yeah.
gonna die in that. Like,
Like,
And
why
they've got
are you
that
driving
stupid
a
battery.
fucking
Cars.
on the road?
You have
It's
it has
not
that
gonna, like,
stupid
actually
battery that when it explodes or when it starts burning, it can't be put out with water. We have to get like a special solution for it, which is
so
a waste.
bad.
So
Yeah.
hey, PSA, look at me. If you're driving a Tesla, why? Reconsider it.
Maybe
We
try
all
being
think you look
better.
lame.
Yeah.
You don't look. You think you look cool. I know you look cool, but we all think you look lame. So reconsider.
Yeah, nobody likes you.
Nobody
You're a
likes
loser.
you.
Nobody likes you.
Nobody likes you.
And I hope
Thumbs
it,
down.
And yeah,
Thumbs down.
yeah, thumbs down. And if you're that man that cut me off when I was driving the other day, not that guy, but the other guy that I got into a little road rage incident with, fuck you. I hope you die. Thank you. Sorry. Okay.
if you're the
That made me
Teslas
think
that
of-
brake check me, it's on site. I'm already angry. Like
I will
Oh.
hit you, and I don't care if it's gonna be my fault.
No, 100%.
My car's gonna be fine, and yours is gonna turn into a wad of paper.
literally,
Yeah.
they go. It's like crazy. I'm like, who is happy here? Like,
My car is built to stand a hit.
yes, my
Yeah.
car will be fine. Like,
And I get clowned on because my car doesn't have a camera, but it's like,
it doesn't
Babe, guess
matter. You
what?
can turn your
what
neck.
is this made out of?
You can turn your neck.
Nature's camera. Nature's
Your
camera.
eyes.
Turn
Use your eyes.
Use your eyes.
I have a camera. I don't
Yeah.
even use it. I use my face, my eyes.
Yeah.
I don't understand how people are passing their driver's exams. We're getting too
No,
deep
there's
into it. And
so many dumbasses on the road.
It's so
There's so
bad.
many.
It's so bad. And I'm
And they're all
saying
men.
that. And,
They're all fucking men. Okay.
oh, men, especially in those big trucks that like
Oh, I hate
with
those
like the tires that are as
motherfuckers.
tall as
Yes.
you, and you're like, you're not special. Like
You're
we're
not
all
compensating
here.
for anything, honey.
Yeah.
It's so bad.
Small dick
I
energy.
especially hate
Literally.
the trucks where there's like 2 tires on each side. Where
Oh,
so it
those
makes
piss me off. Like,
I don't understand the purpose of the extra tire.
what is it
Yeah.
doing? Like,
What is it doing?
What
That
are
one
these
tire
trucks with
can't
these?
do.
No, have you seen the trucks with the yachts? Like they have like the
Oh,
big
yeah.
like the
Yeah,
backs.
yeah.
Like it's like stretched.
Oh, yeah.
Like what is that?
I know what you're talking about. Yes, I was like, what are we talking about? They're so bad, and then like they're also just like so loud and so much exhaust comes out of it. I'm all, this is killing
Yes.
the planet. Like you are killing the planet
No,
right now.
literally.
Also, it's like the person driving this car 99% of the time, they work in like accounting. They don't need this truck.
Literally, like you're not doing anything that's like manual labor.
Requires a truck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get your
Listen, I'm
little
all for
trade it in for a little Kia Forte or some shit. Like who cares?
Okay, this is going into something completely different. But I had a coworker who had like a truck, and he didn't have it like super modded out or anything because he was, a student, but he was in a truck club. And I thought this was very interesting because I grew up in car culture, and there are a lot of classic car culture like clubs and stuff like
Right.
that.
That makes sense.
to me. That makes sense to me because they're like a piece of history, and also they're really pretty cars. These guys were doing donuts in parking lots. I'm like, you all have the same F-150. Why are we getting together?
That's so stupid. What the
What's
fuck?
so, and like, no hate to him if he's listening to this because he was like, but like, I don't get it. And like, I understand like, oh, I have this car and I want to mod it out. Absolutely. The issue is the attitude. You added a little something nice to the car and now you think you're all that.
So, and
Yeah.
not even just trucks. People that have like these very modded out cars and everything, they think they're all that. I'm like, girl, you just have like a heart dangling like off the side of it. Like you have nothing. Like,
Like it's super cute. Like I think it's so cute that you added that. Why you are not like the salt of the earth though?
no, not at all.
No.
No.
Be normal. For the love of God.
Ah,
Guys, should we
put
start
your
the
blinker on.
episode?
Put your blinker on. Oh my God.
No,
Turn
literally.
with your blinker. I swear to God, I'm looking at you, the audience. If you are driving on the California freeways or highways or whatever, and you're not turning with your blinker on, you are the scum of the earth. You are the bane of my existence and everyone else's. Oh, it pisses me off. I'm like, use your blinker. It's right there. Like, just go.
No, literally, some people brake before they use their blinker, and it's like, why are we stopping? You need to let me know you are going to turn
Literally.
before you fucking brake.
Use your blinker.
A good rule of thumb is like pretend that your car can't turn unless you put the blinker on.
Literally. It's so insane. It's like you're just actively choosing not to help others. Like, you're only thinking about yourself.
Yeah.
Anyway, the Beatles.
Literally.
We watched a movie, I guess.
We
We
watched,
watched
the Beatles.
We watched the Beatles.
We
Ringo.
watched a movie starring everyone's favorite Ringo Starr and 3 other guys. Yeah, so Help. Okay. Sorry, there's something in my eyeball and it's gonna come out. Okay.
It's okay.
Help is the movie that we watched. It is a 1965 British musical comedy adventure, directed by Richard Lester, who directed A Hard Day's Night, which is the Beatles' first film that came out a year ago, in 1964. That movie is
Last year.
last year. A Hard Day's Night is now on the Criterion Channel, if you can believe it.
That's how I watched it the first time. I watched it on. It's on. You can buy it on Criterion.
You can buy it on Criterion. I own it from the Criterion collection.
A Hard Day's Night?
You can
A
buy
Hard
it.
Day's Night.
Yep.
Apparently, it
Wow.
was that influential. I don't know.
I was held
I
at
don't-
gunpoint and forced to watch it when I was
I don't
younger.
But yeah, so Richard Lester, he directed A Hard Day's Night and Help. It is starring the Beatles. They're four white guys. Whatever. Help follows it. Help has a fucked up plot. That's
Really,
Fairly
like,
decent.
racist plot.
It's
truthful.
well, we can say it is.
No, like obviously.
There's
No,
a line
like,
in there.
obviously.
and racist
There-
plot. It
Yes.
is spoofing like Bond films or whatever. But basically, it follows the Beatles, John, Paul, George, and Ringo. If you didn't know their names, that's their names. And it follows the four
They
of
wrote the
them as
gospel.
they struggle to protect Ringo Starr, from a sinister, vaguely Indian cult. Not like Indian as in Native American, but as in the country India, right?
It's
I
the
do
Beatles,
believe
so
that the East India Company is still in India at this point, so
And
the British are
everyone's
not doing good things.
and everyone's homework for this episode afterwards for the listener is to read Edward Said's Orientalism and then come back.
Yeah, and then come back and then, give us
Educate
your
your-
thoughts.
Learn.
But anyway, this mysterious, vaguely Indian cult is after Ringo because he has their gaudy, giant sacrificial ring or whatever, and whoever wears the ring has to be sacrificed, I guess. I don't know. But basically, they're trying to kill Ringo, and then the guys are
Who
like,
isn't?
we can't kill Ringo, Yeah, this movie also coincided with the release. Not even coincided. They made the movie and then the album together. They were like, it's a package deal. Whatever. I don't really know how they do their stuff, but if they want to do that, that's fine. But yeah, they did that.
Awesome.
It had its world premiere, July 1965. And at the premiere was Princess Margaret, Queen Elizabeth's sister.
Why is she there?
okay.
I don't
I have
know.
to support
She's just-
Gordon.
She's there.
He's a big fan.
She's a big fan. Some other things about this. After the huge success of A Hard Day's Night, A Hard Day's Night was like instantly a success. Everyone loved it. They're like, oh my god, this is so influential. This is gonna be on the whatever. They were like, this is gonna be on the Criterion channel in a few years. It's gonna be so good.
They know. Guys, there's gonna be a thing. It's gonna be called the Criterion.
But because that movie was so good, the production company, I don't remember what the production company is called. Oh, it's called United Artists.
It was
the production
United. Sorry, fun fact: United Artists was made by Charlie Chaplin and Mary Pickford in the 20s in order to give rights to artists and to make independent films.
Ooh,
Yes,
right on.
thank you for that fun fact. I did not know that, but thank you.
And other
Um,
20th, like
and other-
1920s
yeah.
people.
But those are the big ones. Okay, they gave Richard a much bigger budget for this movie. Because they were like, well, if the first one was awesome, then this one's going to be awesome too. Which is
Which is what mistake number one.
which is why this movie is, one, in color, and two, shot in various overseas locations. They go to Austria.
Okay.
They had to
They
blow
go
that
to the
budget. They were all,
Bahamas.
and here you go.
Uh-huh. They were like, we're gonna go everywhere, even if it doesn't really fucking make sense. But they were like, let's go on vacation and then also maybe do some work. Whatever. Couple of other things. The original title for the film was Eight Arms to Hold You. I'm assuming that
Oh
has
my
something to do-
god, they're all holding me.
That-
No, I don't like it.
Yeah, so it was originally called Eight Arms to Hold You, but the film's title wasn't changed to Help until like
The night before.
when they changed the title so late that there's still some promo stuff with the original title, like Eight Arms to
Eight
Hold
Arms
You
to
And I will
Hold You.
or
find
whatever.
it.
Do any of you, hey, listeners, do any of you have one? Can we see it?
Yeah. According to Wikipedia, there was a record with the A side was Ticket to Ride, and then I don't remember what the B side was, but the subheading for that was from the United Artists release Eight Arms to Hold You. So I don't know if that's still around or if it has been burnt at some point. Who fucking knows? Whatever.
The Beatles single-handedly burned every copy.
They burned every single copy. Other fun facts. This is from IMDb now. I'm jumping between websites. Originally, the Beatles were going to make a Western movie
Oh
because
my god.
before they loved their they wanted to be a cowboy so bad. Don't know why.
Ringo
but they did.
specifically wants
Ringo
to be a cowboy.
Okay, I thought he had an obsession with that. He likes
No.
country music.
He likes country music. He released a country album. His
That's
name
what
is
it is.
Ringo. That's very country for some reason.
Sure.
The story of that
Ringo.
Western movie was going to be set in Texas. Okay.
Yeehaw.
Because there is no country in England. There's no country. And it involved the four Beatles fighting over the affections of a cattle baron's daughter.
No.
As you do.
And there were even a bunch of publicity photos showing them on horseback and wearing cowboy outfits. I think I've seen these pictures on Pinterest.
I'll find them here.
I have a very specific one that I will send the group chat when we finish this episode. But I have a very specific one that I think is very funny. Anyways, other things that are on the blah blah blah. I hope this is okay. I'm just gonna like spill out all of these facts that I have and then we can start talking.
That's
because
fine.
Honestly, I don't know what's going on anymore. Okay, fun facts from IMDb. Nope, wait, not this one. I don't like this one. Okay, apparently, one of Emily's comments, I think it was Emily, I don't remember. Emily asked, did they have stunt doubles?
Did the Beatles do their own stunts? They are putting Ringo in situations here that are crazy. They want him dead. They truthfully do not care if he lives or dies.
It's crazy. So, the answer to this is yes.
Okay.
With the exception of the, like, ski shots or whatever.
Oh,
like,
well,
when
they're
they're doing
on.
their whimsical skiing.
That's
And,
beautiful.
like,
They're very clearly
Aw.
staying in those.
Yeah.
I also have a
Because-
question about the skiing ones. There's like a contraption that they're in, like the first ski shot that they're riding. It's like a sled ski. It's like crazy.
I don't know. But apparently during like the long shots of the four of them like doing their whimsical skiing in like a single file line or whatever, I don't know. They had like locals, Austrian locals, like stand in as their fucking stunt doubles.
Oh my God.
all four of them were so fucking bad at skiing.
As they show in it, they're like falling all the time.
It's quite charming, but they're so bad at it. It's really amazing that they made an entire sequence based on them being good at skiing. Let's see. Someone else commented, "Hey, is this when the India obsession started?" I think you all commented that. I don't know. The answer is yes. Because allegedly, while they were filming, like, the bicycle scene where they're just biking in a circle for, like, a minute, talking to each other.
Yeah.
Fucking idiot. While they were filming that, a Hindu devotee approached all four Beatles with copies of a book about reincarnation. and this
Oh,
sparked
Oh
George
that
specifically
went it.
no!
Darn it.
interview with
That
him.
it was a domino effect that
Domino.
Oh my
led.
god.
It was also during this film that George became interested in playing the sitar because at the club scene, there's a sitar. And I guess
That's when it
there's like,
happened.
whatever.
This movie
Dominoes
started.
were falling.
The dominoes are falling.
It's a
A
butterfly
white
effect.
boy is becoming interested in India. It's not great. Um, let's see. Oh, also, here's the last thing that I'll give you guys that is important. Um, all four Beatles were incredibly stoned during the entirety of this movie.
Yeah, duh.
Well, there's a shot in the credits where it's in the like jewel. They have like the actually, it's actually very cool the way they like
It's a very
little
cool thing.
in the end credits. I swear to God, and this was confirmed by a comment. Paul rips a bong hit like in
Oh,
that
yeah.
credits scene,
No, yeah.
I missed
They,
that.
yeah,
and I will be
they
going back.
Yeah.
all, yeah, they've all talked about it, about like being stoned on the movie. They also, by the way, they didn't like this movie. Like they didn't like making the movie
You can
'cause they were like,
tell, like,
Yeah, they
You
don't
can
want to be
tell.
there.
they were like, we don't really want to be bossed around. Also, we were so fucking stoned the entire time that we just felt like we weren't doing anything. But it's like, yeah, you guys were fucking stoned. Whatever.
John very much does not want to be there. He does
No.
not care what is happening in this movie. He gives every dialogue is the bluntest thing you could hear. No emotion.
No one's trying to act. They're just delivering lines.
No one's trying to act. And it's like, they're not good actors. Let's be clear. None of the
Not at
Beatles
all.
are good
They suck.
actors. I think I read somewhere that Paul was the worst actor, but I was like, whatever. This could be true, this could not be true. I don't really care.
I think John is.
I don't know. John tried to be an actor and then he was like, I'm bored. Anyways, they didn't like the movie so much that like once it was released and it was like getting all of these like mixed reviews. Actually, there was a review that was really funny that I do want to look at because I thought it was quite funny. Okay, I found it. From Wikipedia. So take this with a grain of salt, but I trust Wikipedia with my life.
Okay.
The Daily Mirror, which was Britain's best-selling newspaper at the time, said that Help relied too heavily on, quote, the likable vacant grin of John Lennon, the smooth charm of Paul, the long-haired good looks of George, and the darkly villainous looks of the long-nosed one.
Oh.
Long nose Ringo.
Oh,
I'm
Ringo.
sorry.
He's literally the
not.
star in this.
He is
He's
the
literally-
punching
movie.
bag of the Beatles.
I know.
He did get a lot of flack for his nose,
I know.
from what I've been told.
He does.
They even make a joke
Yeah.
about it in the film too.
Yeah, people are very weird about Ringo's nose because apparently I saw somewhere on Twitter this. I don't take Twitter. I take Twitter with a grain of salt. I don't believe anything that's said on Twitter. But someone on Twitter said that Ringo has like very ethnic features or something, and that's why people are always so mean to him because the other ones just look very, very white. I don't know.
I mean, yeah, I do that.
The nose specifically is very
Yeah.
like
nose
it's not like the
specifically.
traditional, societal standards of what it is.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Ringo.
Anyways,
They
so
put
they're
Ringo
very
in
mean
so
to
many
Ringo.
situations in this movie. They want him dead.
They want him dead. But yeah. Anyways, what was I saying? Oh, anyways, after this movie was released and it got like mixed reviews, some people were like, this was funny. Other people's were like, this fucking sucked. Whatever, you know. The Beatles were like, we don't want to make another movie. We are boycotting the film industry or
What?
whatever. I don't know.
Boycotting. No more
Not
Beatles.
boycotting. No more Beatles. But they were like, we have too much shit to do. We don't want to add like making a movie to our oh fuck my knitting. I fucked that up. Anyways, sorry. They didn't want to have to worry about making another movie because they had a 3-film contract with United Artists.
Where's the
And
third one?
here's the thing. Here's the thing. This is also from Wikipedia. But they were, because I guess the original idea before the movie flopped was that they would kind of immediately go into the third movie in the same way that like A Hard Day's Night and Help are back to back, right? But they had such a bad time on this movie that they were like, fuck that, we don't want to do this. But because they had signed a contract, they were like, I guess we have to do this. So instead of like actually making a movie, they released the film Yellow Submarine, which is an animated film.
Yes.
Which is an animated film, but it's a little bit tricky because the clause or like the contract states that they have to appear in the movie. Like it has to be starring the Beatles.
But you don't know which ones.
But the Beatles aren't voicing their animated counterparts, right? Like they got voice actors for those fuckers. So the way that they managed to appease their contract is that weird, stupid, like half a minute snippet at the very end of the film where they make a random surprise appearance. And that's how they managed to get out of their contract.
My god, that is how they got around it.
They got around it. But yeah.
Stupid Beatles.
God.
Beatles. But yeah. Anyways, that's all I have for you at this moment. I talked a lot. I apologize for that.
Don't.
No, I
But
learned
now,
so much.
thank you. You're so welcome, I guess. I don't know. What do we have to say about this movie? I know it was very silly. I think you guys enjoyed it, but I think you guys were mostly confused by what was happening.
I had a good time. I enjoy the silliness. I've seen A Hard Day's Night, so I kind of knew what to expect. From this, I was like, okay, it's going to be very weird. I think also British humor is very weird in that way. It's very Monty Python-esque, which is funny, considering George helped fund a lot of the Monty Python things later on. He was a producer on it. I wish I wish for us to all to have conjoining houses together.
I love that. I'm obsessed with that.
I'm obsessed with the pit Paul, I think, lives in, or John. Paul or John?
Oh, that's
John.
Foreshadowing.
Oh my god!
You didn't think that? I saw that and I immediately was like, yeah.
That
Wait, what did you say? I didn't hear.
she said.
So,
that,
John.
No, let Allie speak.
I'm sorry.
John. Oh,
Shut up.
John sleeps on the floor, but not on the floor. He sleeps in a pit. And when I saw that, I was like, that's foreshadowing.
Because he dies first.
They knew. It's all a conspiracy, people.
They knew.
Wake up, people!
Very
Wake up, sheeple!
Wake up, people!
Because, like, why? I thought it was. At first, I thought it was like that's a conversation pit, and then later on, because it's the 60s, almost 70s, and then he was sleeping in it, and I was like, oh,
Dun,
He's
dun,
dead.
dun.
he's dead. Dun, dun, dun.
He's dead.
Mm-hmm.
Wake up,
And
sheeple!
that's why George has the grass in his room, because he dies second.
Oh, sure, okay.
Sure.
Yeah, okay.
All right.
I don't know!
We're getting a little away from the theories.
I'm trying to match your wavelength!
I thought it was
Okay.
because there's the hole in the grass. I guess if it's the grass, it's the grave. Okay. I wish
Fine,
all of us
whatever.
have. I wish all of us will have conjoining houses. I think that'd be fun, and I think which one of us would go in whoever's house. I think Allie would have George's house.
Where's George sleeping? Also,
The grass.
hey, it's one house, 4 different doors.
One
It's
room.
not-
It's just a big room.
It's one room. I love that you're like conjoined houses plural. 4 doors.
4 doors, one room.
One room. One room.
It is.
I like
that
imagining
is true.
them taking sledgehammers to the walls and just going.
Yeah,
running
they
them.
had a construction day, and they were like, we have to live together.
Yeah.
I also like they have
You
silly
guys
little
are
outfits
part.
that match.
Oh.
Sorry.
The crazier part, 4 doors, 1 room, and then vending machines, which means, but they have specifically this, what's it called? The sandwich-o-matic, which means there's a kitchen on the other side because somebody's got to put the sandwiches in.
That means
They're rich. They've got a private chef.
they're rich.
Oh, I guess that's right. It's the Beatles.
They're rich.
Do you guys think? Do you
Go,
guys
Sarah.
Do you guys think because they were all in a room together that they jerked off together in that room?
Absolutely.
Well,
I
yes.
think they had sex.
Yeah.
I think, and they had an orgy in that pit.
I
In the
think
pits.
so. And John was the starter of it. That man, freaky.
I like to believe that the Beatles have had sex with each other.
And
I think
and I
so.
support that right. That's called free speech, people. We're allowed it.
Uh-huh.
This is called free speech.
Yeah.
Wake up, sheeple.
Wake up, sheeple. This is free speech.
Yeah. And then like Paul's room, Paul's section is just normal. Like
This is
essentially,
normal.
Yeah.
Well, he
It's a
has
house.
the weird rising piano that rises out of the floor.
and with comic
right.
books.
Yeah.
He's got it's the Superman comic books. I checked. I was like, ooh.
Walking in.
And you walk-
There was one that was
Superman
just like,
is on HBO Max, people.
I know, I don't have it, but I want to I need to rewatch it like 10 more times.
Allie,
Yeah.
you have my HBO.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna use that.
This movie made me recognize that in this era, Paul is the cutest, and Ringo really has the worst haircut. They're all pretty bad, but Ringo's is just rough to look at.
Well, they're so mean to Ringo in every way, shape, and form.
Oh, Ringo.
He looks the most busted. He's being kidnapped.
He's actively, like, being killed. Like,
Actively being killed.
No, he's being assaulted and harassed.
Yeah.
they're harassing him. They are. But Paul is because his hair is the one that looks the most natural. Like, that looks like a haircut that someone could have during this time. Everyone else, it looks awful. Like,
It looks like a wig.
it looks like wigs, like bad wigs. But Paul's looks the most natural.
Yeah. But I think that they all, especially in this film, look busted.
Yeah,
They
it's
don't-
rough. It's a rough movie to look.
No, Paul is the pretty boy, which is why they had him stripped naked in this
That's
film.
why he was naked.
Yeah.
They also, he's also, by the way, nude Paul in this. I almost said Paul Dano. Nude
Giving
Paul
the
in this
people what
movie.
they want.
And then also, George becomes shirtless when they do like the suction thing. It rips off
I
his shirt,
noticed
and
that.
thank God, people.
Thank God. Right on.
Yeah, I thought this film would be more family friendly. I was a
I
little wrong.
Not
It's not
it's
terrible,
not.
but it's a
not
little risky
family
from what I
friendly.
thought it'd be. It's a little risky than what I thought it would be, you know?
Mm.
Sarah only has conservative values, and if they don't adhere to her Hays code, we won't be watching.
My Hays code.
Sarah's
code.
Sarah's code.
Every film has to be rated G, so my kids can watch it.
So my children
Exactly.
can watch.
This is a very Christian household.
It's true. What other things did I notice during this? There's so much
okay.
foreshadowing. George runs away first. George strangles John at one point. That's foreshadowing as well to the end of the Beatles.
I did not think you were gonna go there when
Oh,
you talked about
well.
foreshadowing. I mean,
Sarah,
true. Hmm?
what did you think?
No, okay, hear me out. But so there's that little like scene of them, that little military like
Oh
scene
yeah.
Oh
with the
yeah, they believe in
cannons
the
with
military industrial complex. They believe in military
yeah.
warfare.
No, but what I find interesting about that scene is okay, first of all, I have a theory that this film is anti-communist propaganda.
Okay,
Um, and the
Oh.
reason I
Explain.
say this is because the people who, and I looked this up and sources are like, it's not. I think it is because they refer to the people supposedly from India as the Easterners, and their color is red, right? So like
okay.
every time they come up on a scene, they're all wearing red, and then there's like foreshadowing of them coming, and it's red, right? Well, that one specific scene when they're like, fighting each other in the war, the other side is wearing red. So
No.
I'm like,
Hey, Sarah,
is this
are
real?
Okay.
you aware that
I'm picking up
red
what you're
isn't
putting down.
only associated with communism?
What?
Are you
Huh?
aware that red isn't only associated with communism?
No, I'm aware, but this was like the 60s during like the
Right.
height of the Vietnam War. So I'm like, maybe there was some influence there.
I see it.
Cuban
I'm
Missile
going
Crisis.
I'm
Yes.
accepting this as knowledge,
Thank
true
you.
knowledge.
Yes.
Sarah
Yes.
is she's looking with a third eye. She's got a sixth sense to what is
Okay.
occurring.
Yeah. I mean, it's there, guys. It's obvious.
Oh,
Get with the
sure.
program.
Why the hell not?
I'm
Sure.
accepting this as truth.
This
And
is
I'm
gonna
my
tell
truth.
This is my truth, and I'm gonna tell everybody.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hmm.
The Beatles are anti-communist.
Sure. Yeah.
Well, yes. Well, yeah.
And yes. And
And
yes.
yes.
And they're
Yeah. It's fact.
pro-capitalist.
Well,
Pro-capitalism.
They're pro-capitalism.
they're anti-Soviet, not anti-communist,
Mm. I could not get over the similarities to the K-pop industry and the Beatles.
Oh,
But this
Yes.
is just
And
because,
speak on that, because I liked that comment that you had. I was like,
yes.
yes, Allie.
And it's not that they are, because K-pop's not a thing at this point, but because it's the 60s, but it's like the whole boy band of it. Because here's
Yeah.
the thing, I wanted to watch this movie because I was like, what is up with the Beatles making movies? Because historically, they had quite a marathon of a career. The Beatles were only active together as a group for 8 years. And they did so much during these 8 years, and they became very famous very quickly. So I was like, why are we making movies? We're very, very busy. And now I know it was a marketing tactic. We're
Mhm.
getting these 4 young white men to act silly and just kind of like do jokes for an hour because we can sell it to the young girls who are in love with them.
right.
And I was like,
Yes.
oh, this is K-pop. We go to the beach. We do a skiing episode. I was like, John Lennon's gonna do Eggyo. John Lennon's gonna look at the camera and just kind of like wink or something, which he does.
Yeah.
They look at. There's one scene. It's the scene where they sing Beethoven's Ninth to the camera, or no, they to the tiger. Sorry, to the tiger, and then they 3 of them look over to that camera, and I'm like, I'm not singing it with you. Why are you looking at me?
Don't look at me.
I'm
not
here
doing this.
too.
I'm here too. But like, now I know that's the point of these movies.
I know.
no,
Because
I see it.
yeah, I'm like,
Mhm.
where's my Paul photo card? Does that come with the movie?
Yes. Guys, I've had a thought. We need to have a photo card making day.
Oh, I
cute.
thought about that too.
Do you remember Shayla?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Shayla, for one of her birthdays, made like photo cards of herself that she handed out to party
That's
guests.
so cute.
That's so
Yeah.
funny. I love that.
That's so cute. I'll make photo cards
Of you.
Okay.
of me.
We'll
And then
have by the end of the year Bratz merch of photo cards of us.
Photo cards of us.
Well, we have to do it in the K-pop way, where it's like you buy something and you get a mystery photo card, and then they'll be worth $30 million. There's one
Yes.
photo card I really really wanted, and it was like $600.
Oh, no.
I'm never gonna own it.
You can just print out a piece of paper.
That's not the point. Then you know it.
But it could be.
I know. It could be so much easier, but I am playing their game.
And
You
I
are
understand.
I know.
I just wanted to briefly bring attention to two other things.
Yes.
The beginning of the movie is insane. There's a crazy transition. I don't know if I'll be able to describe it well because you have to be there. But it's the intro of the movie where we're introduced to the Indians and they're doing their sacrifice, but the ring is missing. And one of them goes, "Where's the sacrificial ring?" And then it jumps into help very loudly.
It's so loud. It is like, help! And I was like,
Help.
it's the ways in which the music comes into this is insane, by the way. It is literally like you'll be doing anything and it's like, I got a ticket to ride. I'm like, not the time, people. It's to remind them, it's to remind the audience, yes, this is a band.
This is
Yes.
a bit,
Yeah,
it's the
these are
marketing
all
thing.
songs.
Yeah, they're
it's all
like,
from
by
the
the way,
album.
Yeah.
by the way, pick up our album at the end of the movie.
Yeah. I do
by the way,
have
Help,
kind of a
great
fact
album.
for this. So apparently, like, modern critics, historians, I don't know what we're calling these people, but modern, like, contemporary people view, like, the movie as, quote unquote, a forerunner to music videos. Because, like, it's
It
kind
feels
of what
like
it is. Like, there's a
Yeah.
bunch of mini music videos in this film, and I guess music videos weren't too big of a thing back in the 60s.
No,
Obviously.
because
It
how?
kind
we
of
haven't-
just,
You didn't
we
really
haven't
have
got
kind of
MTV
just
yet.
developed film and
Mhm.
sound and
TV
film.
was barely a thing at that point. It was like 10
Yeah.
years old.
Yeah, there
Well,
wasn't,
weren't
like,
music. No, it
there
was
wasn't,
just
like,
them
a
singing.
history of music videos before this.
It was just them singing. That was the music video. There was no
Yeah.
like plot or anything.
Mhm.
Yeah, it would just be them singing. It would be like a still camera of like pointed at the musician just like performing the song or whatever. But like here you have like all of these like cool different shots and like the boys are like doing different things while
Yeah.
also playing. Like that one song where I don't remember which song it is, but they're in the Bahamas, they're on the beach. Paul is like strumming a girl like she's a guitar.
Right.
Or whatever.
Like that painting that we saw.
Yeah, exactly. You know, but yeah, intro to music videos.
Yeah,
Interesting.
I see it. The other thing I
Yeah.
liked was George has a little Tom Cruise moment because he's on a car, he's on a moving car. Love it. He doesn't fall off. It was probably a step double, but that was cool.
That was him.
Oh. I was like, he's doing too much.
That was George. They only had the stunt doubles for the skiing parts.
Oh, that's right. Yes. So George is on a car.
And he
And he
will
does that.
die. And he's going to
He'll
die.
Yes. But like it's a crazy amount of energy and effort because the hour prior of this entire movie, nobody wants to be there, and now he's on
Nobody's
a car
doing
saving
anything.
Ringo. No one's doing
Right.
anything, and then he's on a moving car. It was beautiful.
It's really beautiful. For Ringo.
Thank you, Ringo.
Thank you, Ringo.
Thank you, Ringo.
Thank you, Ringo.
But yeah.
Hmm.
Does anyone have any other comments, questions, bad jokes about this film?
Okay, first of all, Help is the best Beatles album. I know
Okay.
that's a controversial take. Nobody agrees with that. But they've got really good songs on that album. That's all I wanted to say.
Thank you so much, Sarah.
Of course, you're welcome.
I value your opinion.
Thank you, Sarah. God bless the U.S.
Thank you.
God bless the US of A.
U.S.
US. Any other comment, questions, bad jokes?
I got nothing.
I've been reading this dense it's a good book. It's a very dense book for school. So I've been doing that like last night, this morning I've been reading all day, and I was watching this film, and
Mhm.
my brain's probably just tired, but I zoned out so much just watching this film. Like I was like, this this was the longest film, and it did not need to be this long.
So long.
It
It's an
It
is
is
hour
so
and a half
long.
they
film,
they
but it's so long.
they're repeating. They're just going on adventures. Like
They're
Yeah.
not doing much.
So
Truly.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
that's yeah. That's
Yeah.
all.
It's an hour and a half film that extends so long because it's so slow.
It's
Yes.
also not cohesive.
It's not cohesive.
not
There's
at
so
all.
much stuff
It's
happening.
weird. I like that
weird.
though. I think it's fun.
It's weird and it's whimsy and it's fun, and I had a good time watching it.
And what happened
my
to fun? What happened to whimsy?
My brain did hurt.
Yeah.
You just kind of
Mhm.
watch this for funsies, not because
Yeah.
there's
With
Yeah.
nothing
any
happening.
of the Beatles movies, you cannot watch it with like an educated brain, you know?
Mhm.
Because you're not gonna enjoy it.
Unless
You
you're
have to-
Sarah. Unless you're Sarah going, this is about the USSR. Like
This is
I
necessary.
I had to make up things because
Yeah.
Because none of it was making sense. You were like, something
Yeah.
has to make
Yeah.
sense
Something
here.
But
has to
unless
click.
you're throwing out insane theories like that, you gotta turn off your brain. We cannot have any thinkers in this house. Because you want to know something? None of the Beatles graduated high school. They're stupid.
That's right.
and that's true. And that's
And that's
graduate
true.
high school, everyone. At
That's a
least.
fact.
Yeah. Okay,
Well.
everyone. I believe that's all. Help. I need somebody help. Not just anybody. Thank you so much for listening to this video. If you are an audio-only listener, if you watched us on YouTube, hey, thanks for being here. You can subscribe to our YouTube channel, Brats in the Back Row. Spotify, Brats in the Back Row. We're on Instagram at Brats in the Back Row. If you weren't on our Instagram, then you probably didn't see our live updates of Emily and I's trip to Vegas, but you can see that in the Instagram highlights reel on our profile. So go check that out. We had a lot of fun. We are on Tumblr, Brats in the Back Row. We're on TikTok, Brats Pod. You can email us at gmail.com, and please email us. Let us know if you need help. If you need help, please email us, and then we will email you back. It doesn't matter what you need help with, you know? It could be something serious. If you need advice on what to get your cat for Christmas, we can help with that, you know?
Okay.
Right, that was
I do need help
weirdly
with that.
specific.
Thank you.
There's, yeah, you know, we're here to chat. No one emails us. The only person that emails our email is me.
Should we give them a prompt? Like something
That
was
was
the
the
prompt.
prompt.
well,
Oh.
something more interesting.
Who
Okay, Sarah.
what is your Beatles association?
That doesn't make any sense.
What is that?
I don't
What-
fucking know. You know what?
what
I hate this
Beatles?
place.
If you could describe this film as a drug trip, what drug would it be?
What?
Oh,
I say
Okay, Sarah.
opioid.
This is not opioids. Are you kidding?
okay.
I look bald
Yeah.
now.
This is strictly like a vape high. Not even like actual weed. You smoke, you're pulling on your vape. And you're kind of high. That's it.
But that doesn't make sense.
Yes, it does make sense.
You need
Okay,
weed
The
to be
prompt
high.
is if you
You
had
can
to
get
make
high. What do you think people vaping are doing that for?
Well, to just like get like a little, "Ooh," but not like high, you know.
Hi.
It's just kind of like I feel a little dizzy, you know, but it's not like
Oh my god. We need
I'm
to
gonna go.
eradicate vapes from this earth. They're the least sexy thing in the entire world. I have a vendetta against vapes.
I agree. I don't think they should exist.
No.
All right, guys.
I didn't do my prompt. My prompt
We all
is-
get one. What? Oh,
What's
Everybody
your
else got to
prompt?
do one.
God, I didn't
My
get one.
prompt. My prompt is if you had to do a modern Beatles movie, we're bringing them all back. What what silly little adventure are they going on?
I want the Beatles to be put in like a Gone Girl situation. But Ringo is Gone Girl.
I'd actually just put them in an escape room.
Hunger
That's
Games. They're in the Hunger
I
Games.
Ooh.
I
Hunger
put them in the
Games.
Hunger Games and
I
see what
show
happens.
I showed John Lennon the sphere. He doesn't know.
He doesn't know what to make of it.
He
So
didn't know
funny.
he has no idea that screens are doing that nowadays.
No.
So he's
I
scared.
want the Beatles to be put in a Call Me By Your Name situation.
Oh yeah. I want the Beatles to do. You know how One Direction was on an episode of iCarly? I want them to
Yeah.
do
Wait.
What TV show do you want them? Oh my God, they're on The Summer I Turned Pretty.
Oh!
They're in the movie,
Yes!
guys. They're in the movie.
They're
in
singing
the
a song
movie.
when she's
They're-
like slow dancing with one of the
they
other
got-
guys.
wedding band.
They're like
They're
in
the
the
They're the
band
wedding
in the
band!
background.
And they were like, I can't believe you got the Beatles, and it's like, oh, you know, whatever for Belly. Anything for Bill.
Belly.
Oh God,
I always like
You
the
Lord.
John Lennon's here.
that's
So
John
funny.
Lennon.
He's alive?
Hey, he's gonna
John.
take it to raw.
Uh-huh.
Anyway.
Anyways, yeah, that's
Thanks.
it. That's all.
Thanks so much, guys. Next week is Allie's episode. Who knows what we're doing then?
I don't know either. I forgot.
Who fucking knows? Hey, we take this one day at a time, guys. Okay. Peace
Truly.
and love, everybody. Goodbye.
Wow.
Good night.
Bye.